another live. Alrighty. I repainted them and now I'm just gonna do the nail art with y'all. Kind of sped it up a little bit. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, fabulous, spectacular Sunday. I don't know where the heck that just came from or why. They. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it. Hello and happy Sunday to one and all. Let's like this video, please. And thank you. If you guys like nails and stuff, if you guys can smash that like button, really helps me out. And to be honest with you, depending on how high the like button gets, depends on if I actually stay here longer or not. Because, like, right now, with the engagement stuff, I'm ready to get off live already. And I just got on. I'm probably going to get off in a few minutes. I'm not sure what you said. Your username starts with a Q. I'm sorry, I don't know what you said. Sorry, I'm not sure what you said again. Hi, Brooklyn. Welcome in. Where did you get it from? Hey, Shasta, welcome in. I hope you like it. Thank y'all for all the likes. I appreciate it. Definitely helps out. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn, for the gift. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Oh, I keep forgetting to look that up. Yes. Let me screenshot that again. Ooh. I hope you like everything. That's exciting. Aw, thank you, Shasta, for the gift. Thank you so much, y'all. I went to sleep. I'm not sure if I posted the video right before I went to sleep, my short, or if it was a little bit earlier or whatever. But I woke up and the video hit when I woke up like 12 or 13,000 already. And I was like, something, one of my videos must have hit because I was already at 25 new subscribers from when I went to sleep. I was like, oh my goodness. And then I look further and a couple of my videos are kind of going like mini viral or whatever you call it. So I'm excited. That's awesome. Does it take usually a long time to get their stuff from them? Have you ordered from them before or yeah, I haven't heard about them other than you telling me about them. Oh, thank you. I know. I was like, what the heck? I looked at my thing because every like afternoon or later in the morning once I wake up and I get some things done, I look at my studio and look at like um comments that I have to get back to. I was like, oh my goodness, there's like 7 comments already. And that's usually way more. No, it was 15 comments. That was way more than I usually wake up to. And then I saw my subscriber. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's not what I went to sleep with. And I saw a couple of my videos are like going mini viral. And then I also reached out to a company before this happened last night. I reached out to like 3 different companies and asked, and I've done this before, I've got turned down. That's okay. I'm a little YouTube channel. I'm not big yet, so they're probably waiting to see how my numbers do. But anyway, I reached out to another company to see if they want to sponsor one of my lives. And they sent me back a form to fill out, and they said if they do pick me, um, they'll be back in contact with me. So, ojalá. Oh yeah, the holidays are always takes longer to get anything, even regular mail. I feel you on that. I'm just waiting for the day that I have my first affiliate or first sponsored. I'm like, oh, I just can't wait. But I've been turned down so many times. But I get it. I get it. I'm still small, I'm under 10K subscribers. They got to make sure that it benefits their company. But I'll just keep reaching out until it happens. Hi, Grace. Welcome in. Okay, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna look them up too. And I'm very particular. Like, I've been reached out to by certain companies like Beatles and other companies that wanted to sponsor. And yeah, I don't want to. Those aren't collabs I want. I don't even use Beetle. I threw away all my Beetle stuff. Those are not collabs I want. And I don't want to just do collabs just for money or product. I want to do collabs that like I actually believe in the product or believe in the company. But I just can't wait to the first time I actually have a real collab. It's gonna be so cool. I think it's gonna take a year or two more. I gotta build up my channel a little bit more, but I'll keep writing emails and keep reaching out until it happens. The worst they can tell me is no. Not like I haven't heard that before. Yeah. They can't penalize you for reaching out. And the way they respond to me or don't respond to me makes me, if those companies ever do reach out to me when I get bigger, that's going to play a lot into whether I will collab with them then. Because some of these companies, they're really sweet the way that they'll put it. They'll be like, "Oh, here's the discount. No, we have enough, but maybe one day." See, that's sweet. And they gave me a discount code, one of the companies. I didn't use it, but it still was sweet. But like the ones that don't respond back and stuff, those are probably ones that I would not collab with in the future because it just tells me what they think about people. I don't know. I have a cooking channel. No one knows what it is. That was my first YouTube channel. It's my cooking channel. And then I came to this because I like doing arts and nail stuff more than cooking. But I do have a cooking channel, but I just don't post on there anymore. Right. Well, I actually want to turn this into a business, so I'm not going to even hold you there. I have a lot of health issues, so I need to turn this into a business. Yeah, fascinating. Yeah, I've been cooking since I was like, oh geez, I was probably like 10 or 11. I started cooking, and a lot of my family would cook like with box foods, and I was sick of the box foods, so I wanted to start cooking like from scratch. So I taught myself how to cook at a very, very young age. And then I've taught myself how to do makeup, like the contour and like the really intense eyeshadow looks and stuff. I taught myself how to rhinestone, how to 3D print, how to sew. What else have I taught? Embroider. I know how to make clothes too, embedding and all, pillows, you name it. What else do I know how to do? Cook, bake, make drinks. Not alcoholic. I'm not. I don't drink alcohol. I'm trying to think. There's probably other stuff too. Yeah, I love doing stuff. I- I've always been a creative person. It's always been my genes. My mom said even from when I was little. Oh, I used to have my own business of making jewelry, beaded jewelry by hand. Taught myself how to do that too. There's not too much that I haven't taught myself. Oh wow. Yeah, I just love doing things. Like a lot of my friends and family say I'm like very domesticated. Like I just like creating and making things and doing things. I used to make my daughter her clothes sometimes and stuff too. And one time I made her a skirt, then I made her matching bag to go with it. Like I made it from scratch. Like I went to the fabric store, I made my own pattern. No one made me a pattern. I didn't go buy a pattern. I did it by scratch. Yeah, art is art. Yeah. There's so many different forms of art. I kind of wish I would have kept my 3D printers because, or at least one of them, because there's so much stuff that like I want to design and that I coming up with in my head that no one would has for sale that I would love to design and like I don't know make either the file because I know how to make 3D files, print files, or sell the actual product. But I didn't keep one. I might have to get one eventually again. Yeah, no, my family always like when it comes to like explaining me, they always say that I'm very, very, very creative and very domesticated. Although I will say that some family members, they thought when I started this, they're like, you won't even get to like 100 subscribers. And now I'm past it. And they're like, they thought I was crazy for this. And I'm like, watch, watch. Because whenever someone says I can't do something, like I set it in my mind to prove it to them, and I prove it to them like I want to prove it to them 100 times better than what they thought I could do. I've always been like that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got to cook in a minute actually. Probably should have marinated the chicken before I started. Yeah, one of my videos that actually did really good on my cooking channel on YouTube was, believe it or not, was my vegetable stock video where I showed everyone how to like what I do. I used to do it. I don't do it as much now with this taking more time. But what I used to do is every time I cooked and I had like scraps from like either my red onions, my yellow onions, my scallions, or whatever have you, or carrots, I used to put it in the freezer and freeze it and then take it out and then put a bunch of fresh onions with that and then a bunch of garlic, like cloves or whatever you call it. And I used to make my own vegetable stock. And what I would do is I would make enough for like a month or two and then send some to family members too and then put it in the freezer. But I don't do that anymore. It takes so much time. But I would do enough that day that would literally last me and whoever I gifted it to a while. Because if you look it up, there's really nothing that exists out there without any sodium, any broth. At least not that I've found. Like I like making my broth without any sodium. Oh, that's cool. Flowers. I haven't got into that. Yeah, it does take time. It is worth it because you can't really find anything in the store like that. One time a family member came down and they were staying here and they were like they were trying to look for something with like little to no sodium and it doesn't exist with no, like the best you can find is like the littlest percentage of sodium. So I had a bunch of vegetable stock already in my fridge, so I just gave them whatever they needed to make whatever they needed. The soup I think she was making, and she loved it. I'm like, yeah, I already had that in there. I haven't done that in a while. Probably should do that again. But it's not just cooking it. The cooking part doesn't take isn't a problem to me because I can walk away and just like slow cook it all day. The problem was straining each and every little thing and getting the broth out and separating it. That was the part that took long. And then for some reason, I'm really shaky, so it would never fail. I would accidentally spill it on my counters, and that would take forever to clean up. But literally, I would have like I have a huge like a 20-quart stock pan that I make it in, and then I would have 2 or 3 other soup pans. Cause shoot, if I'm gonna go through all that trouble, I'm gonna make a lot one day, so I don't have to keep doing it. Did you really? Oh no. Yeah, no kidding. I tell you what, if somebody came out with right now a low or not low sodium, I don't feel like you need any salt in your and I know they do it because it preserves well, but there's got to be a way to make it shelf stable without sodium in the stock or vegetable broth. There's got to be a way. I know a lot of times they do put the salt in there to make it shelf stable. Right? It always happens. Okay, hold on, Linda. First of all, come in and say hi. How are you? Second of all, you don't know why my nails are this short. And if I really tell you why my nails are this short, you're gonna feel horrible. So I'm not going to even give you the satisfaction to tell you. But before you speak on something, take time to say hello, how are you to someone? Because I'm a very polite person around here and respect goes a very long way. And second of all, before you speak on something, take time to educate yourself because my nails are not short because I cut them or because I bite them. It's something else entirely, unless you're a doctor and you can cure me, which I don't think you are, you don't know. So, respectfully, let's be nice to each other. So, is yeah, it is. But not only is salt is important for taste, but we all tolerate salt so differently. So that's why I always like when I cook for someone, I won't put any salt in my stuff because I don't know if a lot of people have cholesterol problems or something like that. I'll let even when I cook for my family, I'll let everyone put salt to taste for themselves because some people can eat it without any salt. Hi. Uh, is it Pom Pom? I'm not sure if I said your name right. Hello. Yeah, I don't ever mean to be mean to people, but I mean, you just gotta acknowledge things. There's medical reasons why my nails have always been this thin since I've been born. I've tried vitamins, I've tried everything, and there's nothing I can do to get them better unless I find a doctor that can magically cure me. And I have yet to find that. And I don't ever mean to be mean to someone, but sometimes people always speak on the internet without being in the room for 5 minutes or taking a minute to get to know someone or even saying hi. Like, I can't tell you how many times I have people come in here and be rude to me or nasty or ask me to help them, but they didn't even come in and say hi. Do you know if you just come in here and say hi to me, I would literally do a lot for you. I'm very, I don't know, respect goes a very long way for me. Thank you for the gift. Yes, my grandma always taught me that. She always said, you can always add things into your food, but you can never take them away. I think Rachel Ray says that too, doesn't she? But yeah, I didn't mean that to be mean to anyone. I don't ever want to get on here and bully or jump on anyone. Hi, Susie. Welcome in. Thank you. Well, sometimes I get a little grumpy. It's probably best that I stay off the internet those days. My grandmother used to love watching her too. I used to go in after school and like she would be watching her and then making whatever like recipe or snack in the kitchen. It was really cute. And this is one of the reasons why I hate showing my natural nails on here is because everyone thinks it's because I don't do my nails right or I abuse them. And that could not be the furthest. I wish it was that because it would be easy to fix that. But that could not be the furthest thing from what's going on with my nails. Hi, Kimberly. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. Welcome in. Her cookbooks. Oh, when I can. Oh my goodness. It's funny because nothing against Rachel Ray, but I think about a few years ago, it's probably around the pandemic. My grandmother used to love her cooking recipes and stuff, and she wanted me to try one um, for her and cook it for her and our family, and I did, and I just didn't. I don't know. There just wasn't enough flavor, and it's just not like I would cook it. Like nowadays, people use, I call it garlic. A lot of people, and this is, I'm not getting on to anyone. If you don't have time, more power to you. Do what you got to do. But I call, you know, I just don't like it. But anyway, I call it garlic. The garlic that comes in a jar. I was taught that you take the fresh cloves and you, I use a paste. Like I take a little grinder and I take my fresh clove of garlic and I use it as a paste. Thank you. Hi, Emma. And Yeah, I don't like using, like, garlic. I find that it doesn't really taste like garlic anymore. Hi, Kimberly, I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't taste like garlic at all. And I always tell my friends and family, if you don't have that much time to cut it up, then at least you can get from the supermarket the cloves already peeled and then just put it in a food processor and that's it. Um, and then there is somebody on here that I follow. She's on Instagram and YouTube. I think it's the Feel Good. She's Middle Eastern too. I can't remember what her Feel Good Foodie, I think it is. So she says what she does is she puts in the food processor the fresh garlic cloves, and then what she does is puts it on like a parchment paper and separates it all and freezes it like in little cubes. And that is the best, she says. I haven't done it yet, but her recipes I have tried, and her recipes are delicious. I really like the way she cooks. I've done her baked feta, soup, her, um, baked feta with, like, peppers and onions and stuff, and the pita, that's good too. Yeah, the preservatives to keep it shelf stable, probably. Yeah, it doesn't even taste like I had someone, I'm like, "Okay, so taste it." I brought the garlic for them, and then I did the paste like I always do it. I do it on like citrus plain or whatever you call it. That's how I like doing my garlic. And they're like, "Oh my god, that tastes awful. It tastes nothing like that." I'm like, "Exactly why people need to stop using garlic." People always get a kick out that I call it garlic because it doesn't taste like garlic. It tastes like garlic. Hi, Kimberly. I just make my own garlic paste. I don't know why, but I find that it doesn't burn as easy and it just cooks up and it blends in easier when you do it in the paste rather than when you like chop it up finally. I mean, to each their own, but that's just the way I like it. But I love like tabbouleh and all those like Middle Eastern stuff, and the Feel Good Foodie has a lot of those recipes, and they're so good. Like, if you ever come out with your channel, please tell me because I will definitely give it a try. I love pita, I love naan, I love all that stuff. I love, baked feta soup and all that. I didn't realize to how I got older how close Greek and, like, Arabic dishes and stuff can be sometimes. Oh, I used to be vegan. Or no, I used to be vegetarian, I'm sorry. I get those confused all the time. Ooh, that sounds delicious. It is very close, and I never really realized that before. What I really want is, like, a good naan recipe. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that correctly, and I apologize if I'm not. But I love is it called naan bread? I absolutely love that. I love putting it with tzatziki or tabbouleh. Yeah, I and it's very hard to because I don't know how to make it. And it's very hard to find places that have a really, really like make it really good. Oh, I never even tried that before with potato. Wait a minute. No, I think I might have tried that with potato chips before. I have because I ran out of like pita and naan bread and I wanted something, and I actually have. Like Lay's potato chips. I haven't done that with I make salsa from scratch, and I've done that with salsa too. Like if I run out of my nacho chips or I don't have tortillas to make my own out of tortilla, but I know how to make my own tortillas from scratch too. I grew up knowing that, but I would use potato chips or wise. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta use what you have on hand. I have no idea what I'm gonna make tonight other than chicken and probably potatoes. But I like getting like the little pearl potatoes. Sometimes I'll do like the pearl potatoes and do like parmesan from a wheel. I'll shred all that and then put it down on the bottom after I season them and just have it like a parmesan chip with potatoes. It's really good, but I don't know if I'm doing all that today. Oh, you're so sweet. I wasn't even planning on coming live today. Then I took off my nails yesterday. I was like, oh, maybe I will. Yeah, I know. This whole week, I think it's because of the holidays. I've literally been saying and thinking that it's 2 days ahead of time than it actually is. So, like today, I woke up and I was thinking like it was Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. Like, I feel like the holidays kind of mess up my week. Always throws off your days, I feel like. Yeah. It's been so bad that each time before I come live, like I'll check my calendar on my phone and see what day it is. I'm like, okay, so I'm saying the right thing. I don't look like a fool. I might not be able to finish these because I gotta get off soon. Go cook. Are you really turning 100? Or are you pulling my leg? If you are, congratulations. Hi, Carlene. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was like, what? No, I feel you. I feel like the older we get, we definitely don't feel like we did when we were younger. It definitely changes. Our bones crack more. We bruise easier. We hurt more. Or maybe it's just me. It's so funny because when we were kids, we're like, I can't wait to be adult. I can't wait to be adult so I can do this, I can do this, and I can get my own house and I can drive and blah 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 and have my own money and my own job. But when you get older, you're like, oh man, I wish I could go back to being a kid. Oh no, that's horrible way to wake up. Oh goodness. I hope you're okay. I hate when those dreams feel so real that they actually like make you move in your sleep. This year, I think I want to start trying to see if I can draw on actual canvas. I'm gonna see if I can. I haven't even heard of it. I promise you I won't. Oh no. Yeah, I had to stop watching like Law and Order and all that because I swear every time I would fall asleep, I would dream of like being, um, like a cop or something and investigating horrible stories. Hi, Paisley. No, I'm sorry, I don't. But welcome in. I used to watch, Organized Crime, Law& and Order. That one was my favorite. I don't think they brought it back this year. If they have, I haven't checked. I'm horrible about keeping up with TV shows. I also like Chicago PD. I used to like Grey's Anatomy, but, like, I'm starting to fall out of love with it. I think it's just been around so long that I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. Oh, I'll have to look that up. I'll screenshot that. I like to watch, TV or listen to music while I'm doing nails. Obviously, I can't do that while I'm on YouTube. I used to do that when I was on TikTok lives, but on YouTube lives, they won't let you, especially if you plan on putting your live to public after. Hi, Camellia. Ugh, I'm sorry, I probably butchered your name. I'm okay. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Dateline. Yeah, Dateline's too much for me. There's certain things I don't watch. Like, I don't even watch the news. Hate to say it, but I don't. Certain things I just don't watch. You don't have to learn so much, honestly. Um, just like know what you can and can't do. Like when you go live or when you pre-film or put up a short or anything, those are like the most things I would say. And what that is like you can't have any copyright music in there. And they say if you pay like copyright free or whatever it is, you can put those in there. But honestly, the safe bet is just don't have any music in anything you put up on YouTube. Except for the only time you can have music is if it's a short and it's under a minute or under, and you do it through YouTube itself. And YouTube will like tell you which songs are okay when you upload it. Other than that, I just wouldn't. That's cool. Is it Jesus? What did you do to your nails? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, just for YouTube. But you can, like I said, there'll be like an upload button. When you go on your YouTube, there'll be a like upload button down here somewhere. When you upload like your shorts, the only time you can do music is if it's under a minute and you do it through the YouTube app itself. Like they'll tell you which songs are okay. Whatever's on there, those songs you can post. But any other time, do not have any songs in anything, not even in your or shows honestly either, because they can get you copyright for that too in anything on YouTube. That I would say is the biggest thing to learn. Other than that, you're honestly just going to learn as you go. And TikTok is different. Like, if you play music on TikTok, you can't have anything with ads in it. So you have to, like, I used to pay for Pandora Plus, so it would have no ads while I was playing. That's just TikTok. They'll get you. They will get your channel strike if you have any ads. It's so different from app to app. Yeah. They got me one time on TikTok. I was doing nails and I had something sitting on my table just like this, or something with the name of the company, and somebody striked, or however you say it, my channel, and got me a penalty for having that. I was like, oh my goodness. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to call it quits right now. I might come back on later and finish this, and then again, I might not. So I don't want to promise you guys just in case. But if I do, I do. All right. Thank you, Shasta. It was really nice talking to you. And thank you, everyone, for commenting and saying hello. Thank you guys for the likes. And thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it so much. If you guys subscribe, please turn on your bell notifications to all. Otherwise, YouTube will not notify you when I go live next. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for being here. Bye, y'all. Bye, Shasta.